Video Game Hour Live!
Video Game Hour Live!
Neil, it's the year of the 4.
It is the year of the 4. We have Soul Calibur 4, Street Fighter 4. This is the 4th season, and a Host 4 segment.
Host 4 segment.
What else could you ask for?
Ooh. You know, we got a special announcement for Soul Calibur 4. You got to stick with us to find out what that is.
Yeah.
Unreal Tournament 3 review, and Neil's first ever review.
Ever!
So stay tuned
for Video Game Hour Live! Alright, welcome to 4th season premiere, Video Game Hour Live.
Neil, there's a lot of going around in the video game industry.
There is a lot of going around.
We need to know what's going on, so we got our industry news segment, we got the lovely, beautiful Crystal.
And a surprise, a mystery person, TBA.
Neil, we are all full of surprises today.
We certainly are. Let's see who it is and what it's about.
Welcome to Industry News. This is Crystal Hall, and I'm back for Season 4 of Video Game Hour Live. The NPD research firm released their annual U.S. report of 2007. And to put it lightly, it was a fantastic year for video games. In total, the industry took in just under $18 billion, which makes 2007 the most profitable year in the industry's history. The Nintendo DS led sales in December, as it has done all year, with more than 2.5 million units sold. The Wii came in with 1.35 million, followed by the Xbox 360 at 1.26 million. Then you get to the PSP, then the PS2, and finally rounding out the group, the PS3. To date, the 360 leads a pack of next-gen consoles with 9.15 million total units sold. Despite having been out for a year less than the 360, the Wii is closing in with 7.38 million total units sold. The PS3 is in at less than half that at a merely 2.25 million units sold.
Hi, I'm David. Ubisoft has delayed their first-person shooter Haze yet again. Originally set for a December release, the game is now set to release sometime in the next fiscal year, which can mean anywhere from April of this year to March of 2009. You may remember Haze from... Wait a second, no one remembers Haze.
After almost a year of silence, Square Enix has shed some light on the newest Final Fantasy games. While they only went over the next general plot, which is more of the same, they made up for it with some beautiful high-resolution screens of the game. No word on a release date, but Square says they are working around the clock to finish the title. I work around the clock to feed my children. Be lucky if you see it before 2009.
Gamers hoping for a new 320GB HD DVD-equipped Xbox at the CES Microsoft keynote were disappointed. Gates touted the media functions of the device, but did not get into any feature models. Microsoft has said in the past they would not be opposed to working with Blu-ray, and considering the format's impending victory over rival HD DVD, owners can expect a Blu-ray drive for the 360 within the next 2 years. If you were one of the many who purchased an HD DVD drive for your Xbox 360, sucks to be you.
Memos coming from multiple retailers claim Sony is discontinuing the 80 gig SKU. Many are speculating a 120 or 160 gig unit will replace it. I swear, Brandon, if I find poor on your system, I'm gonna hurt you.
Details have emerged about the new sandbox game, This is Vegas. Players will begin the campaign with $50 and no place to live, and they will have to work their way up the social ladder by cheating at cards and beating the crap out of unsuspecting people. The real bad guys in the game are the real estate developers who are trying to turn the city into a family-friendly vacation spot. Well, that's nice, but not if me and my big-breasted Austrian stripper Candy have anything to say about it.
The highly anticipated Rock Band is coming to the Nintendo Wii. The title continues to impress consumers with a continuous release of new songs for download and promises to deliver more than 200 songs in 2008. The most surprising success? This one.
You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt.
I don't get it.
One of the most highly regarded fighting franchises, King of Fighters, is coming to the Xbox 360 and PS3. King of Fighters 12 won't hit the console market till 2009, but at least it gives hope to the clinically depressed fans of the dying fighter genre. I'm David.
It was recently announced that Soul Calibur 4 would include both Darth Vader and Yoda as playable characters. The 360 version will have Yoda, and the PS3 version will sport the Darth Vader. These are likely the last unannounced characters, but you never know who else might be included. Come on, Captain Planet. That's all for industry news. Let's send it to the trailer for Soul Calibur 4, in which Yoda and Darth Vader make their debut.
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
Lightsabers, Neil.
Yeah.
Vader, Yoda. I mean, can you get any better than that? Can you get better than that, Neil?
Voldemort can get
Oh my
better than
God.
that. And you know, the thing about Soul Calibur is, what I really like about it is not much to do with the game, except that I just dress up like characters on the weekend and
Just
frolic.
Yeah. Maybe get a bottle of wine.
No.
Some cheese.
No, just frolic.
Frolic. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? We got a review. I got a review here for Unreal Tournament 3.
Oh, that's right. You're doing it.
Yeah, I am doing it. The first installment of Unreal on a new generation system. So let's.
What are you doing sitting there?
Yo, this is Brandon, and I got your review of Unreal Tournament 3, available now for the PC, PS3, and soon for the 360. Now, the game was designed with the Unreal game engine, the same engine that countless developers use for their shooters, including the award-winning BioShock. So you make the engine that everyone else uses to make good games. You better create something good yourself. Unreal Tournament 3 doesn't disappoint. Be warned, UT3 is fast, very fast. You run fast, you shoot fast, you respawn fast. Now the presentation is rather simple, maybe even too simple. Starting a campaign is extremely straightforward, and it takes 2 seconds to figure out how to go from mission to mission, mostly because you are choosing between 1 or 2 points on a map. Clearly, not the kind of attention to detail you get from a game like BioShock, but effective nonetheless. The campaign mode isn't much of a campaign at all, as it is a long series of multiplayer battlefields with computer opponents. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, gameplay. Fast. Work quickly because it doesn't take much to get wiped out. The constant fighting really heightens your senses and makes you anxious as hell, knowing you are likely to see an enemy right around the corner. Teleportation stations, as well as teleportation guns, move you across the screen quickly. By far, though, the coolest aspect of the game is the hoverboard. That's right, a hoverboard. The hoverboard allows you to skim across maps either by your own accord or latching onto a vehicle. The board comes in handy in Capture the Flag games, especially since you can't teleport or get any vehicle with a flag. Watch out though, one hit by any gun, you and the flag go flying across the screen and lose about half your health. Now the guns are really cool and violent, but you'll find yourself sticking to a select few. Get close enough with a few of them and it's one-shot kill. One of the more interesting aspects of the matches, though, are the node battles. Maps are organized in grids, and you have to control multiple nodes in between your core and your opponent's core in order to shut down the opposing core's defenses. By far, one of the best match types in the game. Unfortunately, it's only one of 3 basic types. Now, no matter how hard she rocks, she's still got to be a looker for you to really get your money's worth. And at the end of the night, trust me, Unreal is beautiful. The animations are smooth and even, and the blood is fine and used to really emphasize the raw theme of the game. You don't just see guys die, you see them explode. Now, there is still this bulky style that the characters have that makes you think the government took all the uggos and video game nerds and weeded them out of the gene pool entirely, so only these physical imposing people are left. The environment visuals are nothing fancy, but compare evenly to other first-person shooters. The sound is sufficient, good effects on the explosions, but nothing to blow you out of the water. The voice acting is a strong point in the game, surprisingly though. The taunts are cool, but not too easy to do in the midst of a battle. By the time I get to the right button, I've been shot in the face with a fucking rocket. One of the constant criticisms of console first-person shooters is the difficulty of using a controller. Gamers will be happy to hear that you can use a mouse and keyboard to play the game, and even more people will be happy to hear that you can choose not to play with those guys online, because they'll destroy you. The online service makes the game have a long-lasting